Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Andalusia campaign in EU4 with me, host Luckymarine, where we have just pieced out of a war with Genoa for the islands. All the islands. All the tiny islands here. It's for a mission, I believe. Was it for a mission? It was. 4 base tax in Cagliari, 4 base production in Cagliari. Not very, but it's alright. It's alright. It's one province. Local trade power, local goods produced. Oh, it is to the end of the game. It is to the end of the game, and it's in the Genoese node. That's not bad. Local goods producing Cagliari. What do you produce? Copper. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Also this, the whole restore the Cordoba, we thought it was only one province, or I thought it was only one province, because I couldn't see the reward. Cordoba. It was our ex-capital, but your capital being in the flatlands is terrible. We moved it into what used to be Granada, it's now Malaga. In the mountains, produces salt, extra defensiveness. We've got a fort built there, it's going to be a good capital province. Anyway. This will be restored Cordoba, and then we moved away from it, but what can you do? Yield of prestige and tolerance of heretics. Now I looked here, and there's no. Oh, it is. It's right there. It's right there. Maybe I checked too soon. Maybe it needed a reload of the save. But I did. Honestly, I did check here, and I couldn't see it. And tolerance of heretics. Cordoba restored here. So it. You have to give away 40% of your land, but if you do it quickly, 30%, 40%. Yeah, you have to give away 30% of your land in order to pass the plight of our king. But if you do it quickly enough, when you're quite small, or as soon as you form Andalusia, get it over and done with and out of the way, you can start ripping provinces away from the Ulema anyway. Although keeping the Ulema happy, keeping them in the green numbers, gives you a +2 to missionary strength in any province that the Ulema have. Using that trick, we have got rid of a reformed centre of reformation here, and a reformed centre of reformation here. Utterly destroyed them, just by out missionary strengthening them. Using a missionary strength advisor. Just using all the tricks that we could, the edict for an extra 1 missionary strength, the extra 2 from the Ulema, the Ulema having it but being happy, so 1 up from the bottom, local missionary strength +2. It can be useful for those problem provinces. Now we've gone full, well, we've tried going full legalism because it's a really good engine for getting rid of your corruption. Usually if I'm playing a Sunni country, I'll not root out any corruption at all. I'll allow it to build. Once it hits 2, we click the magical button to bring our corruption down by 2. Saves us lots of money. Anyway. I did want to get into Naples, however. I don't think that's going to be a thing with our aggressive expansion just here. We won't be able to take as much as I would like. Even though it is in Africa, it's still fighting into Catholics. Marmadukes, we just don't have a CB. Fezzan did have a claim, but that dropped off. Oh no. Anyway, I've gone into my Diplo things and said, Fezzan, please sort me out. Get a claim. I beg you. But whilst he's doing that, we are going to focus on the African. I need to get rid of Mali because it's almost exactly the same colour as me, and I know that's going to catch me out at some point. Also makes us, from afar, look a little bit bigger than we are, and I don't like that. So we go down there and get him squished. We are fabricating on Castile. We don't need to fabricate on Castile because we have like all the claims from the missions, but I'm using the spy network on Castile to steal his maps. We will open up his colonial nations. I'm thinking about France is going to take this. He will. Our truces got out of sync, and so France has been able to declare war into Castile of his own. Instead of me dragging France into a war, he can now fight. But we've covered off on the majority of Iberia, took Asturias and such in the last fight. So the only province that France could take is Lisbon. So we take the rest of this lump, but then we leave Castile with what is essentially Galicia, yeah. But we force vassalize him. Now it's going to take a long time for Castile to come around to actually thinking they were an okay person. To the point where we can integrate them. But if we integrate them, then we also integrate all of his colonial nations. However, if we get rid of him, it releases all of his colonial nations and we have to fight into all of them. So I don't know. Well, I do know. I don't know. I want to force vassalize Castile, but it's going to be like when we force vassalized Portugal. He's just going to hate us forever. What's your view of my aggressive expansion? Minus 576. Well. In the next few wars, we can make him get rid of ex-MAF calls, although we'll never get rid of them all. Yeah, we'll never get rid of them all. It's just going to take time. Oh well. Also, pooping out ships at quite a rate. I think we have a carrack being built that has the fleet morale, because I think that's quite important. There's two ways you can go with flagships. There's one that makes the flagship really strong, and that's fair enough. However, I think the better route to go is to pick the attributes that will affect the fleet shipwide. So the morale is going to affect every single ship in the fleet. The fleet engagement width, again, it's going to affect the entire fleet. You know, how many ships can engage at once, and the fleet movement speed, again, it affects the entire fleet. I think that is better than the extra cannons, etc., etc. Whereabouts is he? Fez. Now Fez is in the mountains. Fez is a decent area to have a fort. It kind of protects this crossing. So giving Fez an extra 25% local defensiveness to the end of the game, just end up stacking here, pushes you above 100% defensiveness. Yeah, let him stay at home. Let him stay at home. Fort defense of 118%. As long as we keep this fort up to date, then they're really going to struggle getting through Fez. What's your defensiveness by comparison? Only 75. Good. Hopefully we get some a similar event for Malaga. Also, this 15 stack doesn't need to be there. Let's get you transported down here, and we'll get you away towards Mali. Why speed 3? So in terms of fleets, we should be on par with Britain. Yeah, if we went to war with Britain, I'd be fairly happy that we could at least hold, well, yeah, we could hold our coast. Easily hold our coast. However, Britain gets access to an edict. An edict? No, a naval doctrine that gives them a +1 to naval combat. 68,000 French, to naval combat around his coastline, which can be a little bit cheeky. Next. Cantabria. I know where you are. You're up here. Okay, you're in you're in Iberia. Right. Let's turn on that edict. The other conversion was in Africa, and we don't have many states in Africa. How did you lot get scooped up in this? You go back to protect trade in. Oh, Augusta's up and up. What do we have? 80%. No point in putting ships here. Absolutely no point in putting ships there. Already have 96% here, and we're dragging it all out. So there's no point in going there. Don't believe what it says for Safi. You have now been opened up. The majority of this is getting dragged out towards the Sevilla node anyway, but we can help it on its way. %53%. Yeah, we can help that on its way. Good. So another what, 8%? Add everything that we can to this. I don't think we need a merchant down here. No one's dragging it anywhere else. As long as Genoa's here applying some sort of direction, I think we'll be alright. But then Tunis is dragging up as well. Doesn't matter if you go up or down. It's pretty cool. Let's transfer, otherwise I'll forget. Let's go. I think Mali's about to take a large chunk out of Benin. Benin is allied to Congo. This is a charter company that France has managed to pick up. Damn his eyes. Oh, that's a little bit better. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit better. Fair enough. Ooh, of course. There's propagate religion. I had forgotten. So propagate religion, it starts turning these provinces to Sunni. Don't particularly need to maximise profit. It got them. Good. Good. Let's not go to exactly the same province because that would be silly. Our corruption is growing, but that is fine. But it's not really. Lots of people want alliances with me, but they can't. I'll get on with tech. Okay, it's about time for us to purchase you. A little bit of a discount here. Yeah, we can wait till the end of the year. See if we get a 10% discount. Okay, Mali. Declare warranty brings in Hausa. We'll go up there immediately and get them out. Brings in Mossy as well. Okay. Our Mamluks have slandered our merchants. Right. Declare warranty. You bring in Hausa as a co-belligerent. Brings in you. Brings in Mossy as well. No military leader. Oh, you are terrible. Oh, you are terrible. I'm going to have to throw that in the sea. But he's 70 years old. Be a leader. Not bad. Not bad at all. So you squished. Really? You're not coming in? No? Fair enough. Nope. Oh, there he is. And Denmark has gone bankrupt. You're not needed there. Let's bring you across. Hopefully that's all wipe. We'll... Oh, come on, I got bankrupt as well. We'll stack up on that fort. We'll try and piece out these two peoples almost immediately. And you're going to head towards Fez, I think. Good luck getting through that. Alright, we'll embrace the institution then. There's no point in waiting. Get the bonus for being ahead of time before it gets too far away from us. Grab you, grab you. And grab you. 12 years ahead of time. Production efficiency plus 20%. Trade efficiency plus 20%. You just want to straddle the line between being slightly behind time, so you get the discount, and then being ahead of time when you actually take the tech. Right, Merc's out. And Britain no longer considers us as a rival. Why? Still outraged. France and Austria. Okay, alright. Fair enough. Wait till you get locked and get you squished. Yep, there it is. Might even drag this back if the fight goes on for long enough. No, did not. It did stop though. So that should be you out. He would say no. Would like all your land because I brought you in as a co-belligerent for your reason. Take all of you. And France wants to get involved apparently. No. I'd like to keep France for Naples, I think. I think Naples is going to be the next person that I declare war into. Improving relations with Naples. How about not? Seville. Seville? Savoy even. Improve relations with Savoy. Do I not have any outraged peoples out there? There must be outraged people. There can't be. No, I don't believe it. Fine, at least neighbouring countries. We already have all the claims that we need on Naples land in Africa, so I don't need to fabricate on that. Can I get you onto Ujoma? No. Could get you on though. Yeah, he's on his way up to Fez. Good, I think. Yeah, it was. It was good. Al-Masha. Where the hell is Almasha? Well, it's reformed, so I'm guessing it's somewhere up here. Alright. Almansa. Almansa. Oh, okay. Didn't see the little guy with his arms out. No edict for you. Turn on the edict here. And that'll happen just that little bit quicker. You're going to jump on Fez. Fez is fort is a little bit out of date, but the local defensiveness of the province itself should make up a little bit for it. Ashanti separatists. We might see Ashanti pop out as well. If that's the case, then we'll take Bono Man in order to get some sort of adjacency to them. Oh, hello. Oh, Regency for that little dweeb. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 monarch points spread. No idea. How's it? Is that you out yet? Come back from Congo. We're probably going to be attacking into them fairly soon. I'll ride from the other ones, why not? Take a line, get rid of your cores. There you go. Molix no longer considers us as a rival. We might have got too big for them. Mossy. Now you are not a co-belligerent. You're an ally to a co-belligerent. That'll be fine. We'll be fine. This one is outraged. There will be outraged people out there. Skill to yearly prestige. Idea. The advisor 50% cheaper. Skill to yearly prestige. I think we've got mission strength in there at the moment, but we'll keep it in mind. There we go. Yeah, we've got mission strength at the moment. We'll keep him there for a while, I think. You jump onto Fez? No, he did not. False in your faith, indeed. Alright, 85, that's more than enough. Take Bottom Man. Just to get access to Ashanti if he does end up popping out. Isolate Mali. $59 overextension, what have we already got? Yeah, that'll do. 59 plus 39. So we're going to be under our max by 2. This is where my math is terrible. A bit of money? There we go. Okay, a little bit less than 2. Done. That's better. Yeah, that's better. And Naples is taking out Tunis again. Well, our truce with Castile, I think, is nearly over. Fezzan, have you done what I wanted you to do? You did. You got claims on the Mamluks. So if I attack into you, the Ottoderps will probably help us out. And we can feed Fezzan all of this juicy land. We might run into problems trying to get through here, but nah, I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Why use your own troops? Why use your own forces to kill the enemy when you can use your allies? Still the corruption? Still with the corruption. Good stuff. Gossage trade embargoes on everybody because I don't have any valid rivals anymore. Excellent. Oh, excellent. You come back from that fall. Needs to start revoking these embargoes. Revoke on you. Hand on you. Hand on you. Shanty separatists. I'd rather not. Although at the same time, no. Benin's gonna have enough to deal with the rebels. I'd rather not have them taking my land, if at all possible. So yeah, we'll get rid of the stack. Nope. Series of pen. Unmothball you. We need you upgraded. Or some of you upgraded. That's my heavy fleet. "10 years of separatism." Have you got your modifier yet? No. We have absolutely no idea what it's capable of doing. Let's see if we can pop it here. Nope. Still a mystery to us. Alright. So, what do we want? Bear in mind that in this dude's lifetime, we might want to take out Castile. A lib design might be nice. Yeah, we'll do that. Plus a Diplo rep will keep truces around. It'll keep allies around just a little bit longer. Let's at least give you the movement guy so you can get through there a little bit quicker and not take quite so much attrition. Although we're alright with attrition. How long have we got, Castile? Next year. Are we attacking to you? Oh, we've got stupid Regents Council. Fine. Regents Council for how long? It's not that long, is it? A year. What point can I start stealing your maps? 50. Alright. Disappointed. Well, if we're not going to war, let's make some money. And so we wait. Okay. Terrible. 225 is horrific. Topped the title of Khalifa. Yes, please. We have to start all over again with our legalism. Diplo rep -1. It's a good job we took that Diplo rep plus Juan. Let's not pick up France or Russia, not just yet. attacking into you. Tax modifier, monthly autonomy change, tolerance for true faith, yearly legitimacy. Let's go with national tax modifier and monthly autonomy change. Anything that brings your autonomy down helps a lot, especially with these government reforms, because your government reform gain is based on your average autonomy in all your provinces, and ours is really, really bad. Really bad. 0.36 gain is horrific. If I declare war into you, the Otto-dopes come in, not even for land. Love it. Hadramat, Ajuran, Malacca, and Malwa. Yeah, let's go get him wrecked. Come on. They will learn to love me in time. Of course they will. You're smashing the Marmadukes up. What are the numbers like? Fairly even. Good. That means I can turn that edict off. And we can go somewhere else. The Azores. Take out the Catholic stuff first. The Azores. Oh, you're over here. Can't put that edict on. Is it worth grabbing you as a state? There's a 17 dev in Gran Canaria. How have you got 17 dev? Who did this? Who did this to you? Castile. Alright. No, it'll be fine. We'll be fine. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will be it for this episode. We'll use the Ottomans to smash into the Marmadukes. We'll use the French to smash into the Nepalese. Nepalese? Nepalish? Neapolitans? One of those. Whilst we just sit back and laugh, because why use your own manpower when you can use other people's? Plus it's keeping the Ottomans small. Have you ever seen 1585 the Ottomans be this small? I'm not saying that we have anything to do with that, but the more we drag the Ottomans around, the less he can take for himself. Same with France. He took the board out, but he couldn't take anything else because we'd already snaffled it. He now has to concentrate on the HRE. He'll probably end up popping a coalition. At that point, I will tell him to do one if he asks me to jump in on his coalition war. Hopefully the coalition war lasts more than 5 years. Allows us to attack into him once our truce is over, whilst he's still having to deal with the coalition war. Or maybe he jumps in on the religious wars. Oh, Catholic is the official faith at the moment. Yeah, when the religious wars kick off, and they should do. They should do soon. France might get involved, and that might be our route in. Whilst he's in that war, as soon as it kicks off, we've cancelled the alliance with him. Whilst he's at war, he's very unlikely to pick up a decent alliance to protect him, and then probably whilst the war is still going off, and whilst he's already lost lots of manpower, we'll use that opportunity to sneak in the back door. Anyway, feeding pheasant whilst we continue to call stuff in Africa, which is it's more expensive than I thought. Yeah. I wonder if they upped the dev in Africa, or maybe they just maybe they did something to the AI down here. Try to make them dev the provinces up. But it used to be really, really easy to take giant lumps of Africa. Or maybe it's because I leave it usually to the end of the game, or later in the game, because there's not much worth here. There is a gate in the coast for the Ivory Coast trade node stuff, but apart from that, there's all of this. It's dead land. There's not much point in it. Anyway, until next time, do take care.